right, everybody, this will be a warning to all politicians. I'm running for president 2024, part 131A. Just a quick follow-up. So, just to make clear the point I was trying to make, when you see all these people jumping on this global warming bandwagon, a lot of them, like I said, well-intentioned. It's what they've been taught. There are other ones, who are making a career out of it for their own self-promotion. But you need to look at it. There's driving forces behind it who also support these people. And that are in the energy business, who are investing heavy in solar and wind turbines and all this. So they need marketing. They need a sales pitch. Do you understand that? And that's what these people are who run around promoting the idea that there's global warming going on, are to the people. It is a sales pitch, I'm telling you. You might anytime you watch anybody talking about, global warming, etc., etc., it is a sales pitch, because it always parlays into this. We need this green energy. It's not green, all right? And it's not free. If you look into it, you will see it is not green or renewable. Like they say, there's a cost to everything. There's nothing free. There are trade-offs to everything. Yeah, you can go all windmill and all solar. You're not going to be able to produce enough energy to do anything. You're going to use 100 times more land than conventional power plants. Your electric bills are going to go sky high, etc., etc. And part of the reason we get drawn into all these things that don't work and everything is because of government subsidies. If this was strictly private investment and it could stand on its own, you wouldn't think it was a great thing. They wouldn't make it seem like a great thing. And they're it's like the electric cars. Oh, Teslas. Oh, yeah. Hey, I've seen them. I watch the drag races with them and everything. Hey, that'd be a nifty thing to have. Here's the thing, though. I'm not going to go out and spend $60,000 on a car or whatever. Maybe they got them down into the 30s now. You can only get them worked on at Teslas and stuff. You got people waiting weeks to get their cars worked on. If something goes wrong, I'm not sure. I've never looked into all the problems, if there are problems, and reoccurring things wrong with them. Them giving tax breaks and all this stuff for electric cars, and then states like California trying to make all these places where you can charge them for free and everything, promoting this and everything, really is not doing anything for the average person. The left says they care about the poor. Well, like I said in one of these before, if you buy gasoline or diesel fuel, you're paying a tax on that fuel, which goes to maintain the roads. Now, if you buy one of these Teslas, you're not pumping gas or diesel. What kind of tax are you paying? And then especially if they're putting in free charging places or what have you, who's paying for it? The taxpayers are paying for that. So you have somebody who's wealthy already, right? They go and buy one of these Teslas. They get, a tax deduction or whatever for buying the electric cars or what have you. Then they're not paying any fuel tax, right? And now you see, like Southern California has added over the last 10 years or maybe a little longer, these little toll roads or these toll lanes. Not just a regular carpool lane, but toll lanes. And this is another thing, if I was ever to be elected, I'd get rid of all toll roads in the country. because it's not fair to poor people. You think about it. If you're in Jersey and you got to commute into New York City all the time and pay those tolls, it's not fair. They don't develop the other roads, the free roads, because they want everybody on the toll road. So now you got these toll lanes popping up all over the country. Houston's got them, the express lanes, etc., and everything. Well, if you're a poor person commuting every day, you can't afford those to drive those toll lanes every day, can you? Now, this occurred to me. I was sitting on the 91 down in California, trying to get the hell out of there after I got loaded, sitting in the stop and go traffic for a couple hours at least, and watching people zip by in that toll lane. And I began to notice all the poorer looking type cars and all the pickup trucks with the schmo in it that's just put in a 10 or 15 hour day, just wants to get home, eat some dinner, and have a shower, is sitting in traffic. And all the Escalades and BMWs and what have you, and all the nicer, newer cars are whipping by over there in those toll lanes. So you're getting a real class separation here. They say they're for the poor, this and that, but so here, what are you going to have? You're going to have these people who are well-to-do already, driving their high-dollar electric cars that they're getting tax breaks on in special lanes, travel lanes. They can afford the tolls. And everybody else gets to sit dead stop in traffic. Traveling is just going to become a class thing. It's like, there's people who are always going to ride Greyhound and never fly. Although in a lot of routes, the airlines got super cheap. So, I mean, most people, I guess, I'm assuming, who don't fly is because they don't want to fly, don't like to fly, or fear of flying. But still, that's the way you got a class thing. Hey, you're either riding Greyhound or, you're going to get on the jet. But you're going to see, and we're going to start seeing that separation more and more evident in our society, in the cities. If you make it easy for wealthy people to get all this new technology and take advantage of these new roads and everything like that, and the average working stiff still going to be paying the high gasoline taxes and sitting in traffic for 2 hours. It occurred to me while sitting there. Look at this. You got everybody sitting on those other 2 lanes over there. If they just opened them up to everybody, the traffic would move better, and you have less pollution and less angry, pissed off people who are sitting there in traffic for 2 hours. But no, they made it a thing. If you can afford the tolls, buddy, you can get home a lot quicker. If you're well-to-do, you don't have to sit with the rest of them schmucks. You understand? You don't have to sit with the rest of them schmucks in that traffic. You're wealthy. You can zing on by in your high-dollar Escalade or Tesla. So that was just something I noticed there. I wanted to point that out, and I wanted to point out the fact that all these people who... You got to understand, they're pushing global warming. You're watching advertisement. You're watching advertisement for... it'll always parlay into we need green this, green that, and this. You have wealthy people running these companies who are going to get richer, or wealthy corp who are going to get richer because of the government subsidies and everything. You're going to pay higher electric bills, and you're going to pay higher taxes to pay for all those subsidies. They use this panic and all this stuff to get government money, which isn't government money, it's your money. Now, there are people in Congress and intellectuals and stuff who know that's what's going on, and this is everyone's gaming the system. And then there are those who don't understand that's what's going on, and they make matters worse because they go along with the whole program, enforcing it and enforcing these ideas, and they're just as naive as the people that they're talking to convince them to go along with all these ideas. And you have the people who are above who know it's all a bunch of horse shit and they're gaming the system, sitting back and laughing and getting rich. It's really a shame. It is a shame on how they are doing things these days. We'll create this situation, and then we'll push it, and we'll push it, and we'll push it, and we'll get people so convinced of it and everything, and then that'll help us sell our shit. I guess you could call that panic buying. I guess that you better buy wind turbines and solar, or the planet, you're doomed. I guess that's panic advertising, panic buying. But I wanted to point those things out and see what your thoughts are on all that. And wish you all the best out there. Try and have a good Christmas if they let you. God bless, and we'll see you on the next one. Adios.